Hey everybody, hello. Come on in. This is a big one. This one's huge. So hang with me on this one and I hope you resonate with this. And for all those that are on their way to sovereignty, this is like there's a big piece to the puzzle. It's it's the day approval loses its power. There is a day in every person's life, a quiet, almost unmistakable day, when something shifts. It's the day you realize that approval feels good, but it's not oxygen, see? And that's the beginning of sovereignty. Because as long as you need someone else to confirm you, you're living on a borrowed light, not yours, theirs. Hmm. You bend, you shrink, you perform, you wait for the nod of approval, that was never yours to chase. But the moment you see it, really see it, something opens. You stop negotiating your existence. You stop auditioning for belonging. You stop asking the world for permission to be yourself. You see, approval can feel so good, but it no longer decides who you are. And that's the day sovereignty begins. You hear me? The day you return to your own center and stay there. So where am I going with this? Well, all right. If you've hung with me this long today, take a break. Do what you're doing. Get some coffee. Come on back. Now we're going to talk about the benefits of being one's own person. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You ready? There's a moment in every person's life. Didn't I just say that? I did. Yes. Sometimes early, sometimes much later, when something subtle but powerful shifts. Okay? You realize that approval from others feels good. And as I said before, I'm going to say it again. But that's not the oxygen. It's not required for you to exist, to move, to choose, or to be. And as I said a moment ago, that realization is the beginning of sovereignty. It's the day you stop outsourcing your sense of self, especially you ladies. And I really am speaking to you ladies because this is something that is very important with you. And it's a part of your DNA, it's part of your maternal instinct. And I really appreciate that kind of sensitivity that makes females compatible, more compatible to relationship dynamics to a point. So today I want to talk to you about what happens after that moment when you realize, man, I don't really need all that much approval, do I? When a person becomes their own person, not in rebellion, not in defiance, but in quiet, grounded ownership of their life, watch what happens. You stop living on borrowed light. You see, when you depend upon approval, you're always adjusting yourself. You're dim here, you're bright in there, you twist yourself into shapes that don't quite fit. But when you become your own person, something remarkable happens. You stop performing, you stop waiting for someone to validate your choices. You stop negotiating your existence. Your inner light becomes self generating. And that light is steadier, warmer, and far more reliable than anything the world can hand you. Your decisions become clearer. When you're not trying to please anyone, decisions simplify. You're no longer asking, what will they think? You're asking, what aligns with who I am? That shift alone can change the entire trajectory of a life. You choose work that fits your nature. You choose relationships that honors your dignity. You choose a pace that respects your nervous system. You choose a path that feels like home. Hmm. Clarity is one of the great gifts of sovereignty, you know. You become more authentic and more attractive. Whoa, let me say that again, ladies. You become more authentic and more attractive, and this is the foundation of savvy groups. Structured advancement for versatility and value in you. See, my feeling is that I don't care where you are. You could be in the middle in a tent in a lean-to of the Gobi Desert, but if you've got this, people will find you there. I don't care how scarce the scarcity mentality of this maybe rural area. Oh, we don't have all these things we can do. We don't have some people. Beep, beep, bop, 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 all this stuff coming out. You know, what do I do? You know, how do I build your integrity and watch what happens? There's something magnetic about a person who is simply themselves. Not loud, not flashy, just real. People trust authenticity. They relax around it. They feel invited to be themselves too. And when you're your own person, you stop trying to impress. And ironically, that's when people feel most drawn to you. Wow, I don't need all this. You know, this is a lesson I need to learn. Oh, yeah. I think this is something I've been struggling with my whole life. You see, people will feel drawn to you, not because you're performing, but because you're present. See, you're building inner stability. Approval is unstable. It comes and goes. It changes with trends, moods, and other people's unresolved stories. But when your sense of self comes from within, you become steady. You're not thrown off by criticism. You're not inflated by all that praise. You're not shaken by misunderstanding. That's a big one. Oh, yeah. You develop an inner equilibrium, a kind of emotional sovereignty that lets you move through life with grace. And you reclaim your time, energy, and attention. Trying to win approval is, and let me change the camera for this. You ready? Exhausting. Yeah, it's exhausting, isn't it? My son. Oh, I have a son, you know, I'll tell you. He said to me, Dad, you know, being around you is work. Okay, right. It drains you of creativity. I don't blame the kid, you know. I mean, it's, you know, parent-child relationship. Dad, do this, do that, don't do this. Make me happy, right? It drains your creativity, your focus, your joy, doesn't it? And when you stop chasing it, you get all that energy back, right? Suddenly you have room to grow, room to create, room to rest. Rest is a big one. And room to become a person that you were always meant to be. Your life becomes yours again. You become a source, not a seeker. When you're your own person, you stop looking outward for permission. You start looking inward for direction. You become a source of your own choices, your own values, and your own meaning. And from that place, you can actually give more to others. Not from need, but from fullness. All right. So let's close with this. So, yeah, approval feels good, real good. We're human. We enjoy being seen and appreciated. But the day you realize you don't need it, that's the day sovereignty begins. That's the day you return to your own center. That's the day you become your own person. And from there, yeah, everything changes. Everything. Now you remain in peace.